Hey everybody, I've got a really fun recipe that's going to kind of stretch you a little bit, especially if you're used to doing things very, very simple. This is going to be a stuffed chicken breast recipe. The name of the recipe is Lasagna Stuffed Chicken. And so what we're going to do, I've already doubled this recipe and I've already got my other pan ready with my other chicken breast. This is only good for 3 chicken breasts, so you may have to double it, you know, if you got a bigger family than 3 people. And please have your paper towels or kitchen rag nearby, because this is kind of a little messy. Alright, what you need to do is you need to butterfly 3 chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. That means to slice them. So first the breast comes this way. You're going to slice under this way, but you're not going to do it all the way through. So you're going to make like a little pocket. And I'm going to drizzle them with olive oil. We'll kind of massage that in. And I'm going to do it to the outside. And massage that in. And massage that in. Not a lot, just a little bit. Now, I kind of didn't go with the measurements on the recipe. I kind of just eyeballed it, but if you have to go by the measurements, that's fine. I'm just going to walk you through the recipe. You need to sprinkle Italian seasoning on your oiled chicken breasts, and I ended up doing it on the inside and outside. Wipe my hands again. Okay. And then you're going to need a little bit of garlic powder as well. So do that. Do that. Like I said, inside and out, because chicken breasts just, they really don't have a lot of flavor. If you like more garlic, you know what you need to do. Just sprinkle a little bit more here. Okay, let me wash my hands again. So it's not really a complicated recipe, it's just kind of tedious. Alright, now, set this aside for just a second. We do not use ricotta cheese, we always use cottage cheese. We just like it better, we like the texture better. My family goes a lot on the texture. So you need to take your ricotta or cottage cheese, stick it in a bowl. You need to go ahead and add you some Italian seasoning. A little bit of parsley. Okay. And I've already got some mozzarella shredded already. So you're going to need some of that. Stir it up and combine it. This is your filling. So see, this is not hard at all. I'm going to take toothpicks to kind of hold the breast together. You do not have to do that at all if you don't want to. Recipe does not call for it. You could use twine, toothpicks, or maybe some skewers, wood skewers that are broken. And I think I need a little bit of salt. I do. Let me put a little bit of salt in this. Probably still going to have to salt it when you serve it. But my family they like for me to do a little bit of the seasoning, but they want to do the rest. Because everybody's different. Okay, that's it. That's your whole filling right there. Alright, so let me put the breast back over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to just basically fill these. Let me get my toothpicks. And you're going to use the toothpicks to kind of help hold it while it cooks. Just make sure you remove those before serving. And it was not easy cutting through these breasts because they're not very symmetrical like they should be. So you may have to, you know, like this one's going to be a really good one to stuff. But the rest of these are just like, even though I didn't do that, it just kind of just did it. You have to use a few extra toothpicks. But you'll see. You'll see when you start to do it. Okay, so let's fill these up. And I just have to fill these 3 with this filling. So I'm going to try to use all of it. So typically what I do is I just leave them open until I've got my filling evenly dispersed how I want it. And it's okay if they're not going to lay flat because they're full of this filling. Okay. Here we go. Wipe my hands again. It's messy, messy, messy. Okay. And sometimes these breasts just don't want to cooperate. I'm just going to tell you. So we're just going to do the best we can about getting it to seal. You're just going to do the best you can. Okay, just like that. I'm going to set this over in my baking dish, 9x13 grease baking dish. And you need to also have your oven preheated, 375. Now this one's still a little bit froze. I did thaw it out early this morning, but it just didn't want to cooperate, I don't guess. So I'm going to use 3 on it, if I can get it to go in there. And you just need to be really careful with them. Put it in your pan. See, it's a big one. Okay, this one also is one that did not. It just didn't. It just didn't do good. I'm just gonna do the best I can. It's the best I can do. And wipe my hands again. All right, so. And there. All right, so let me show you what this looks like. I'm gonna wipe my hands again. That's what it looks like. Making sure I got you where you can see it. Now what I did was, instead of taking my most favorite spaghetti sauce ever, I'm just going to use some old canned spaghetti sauce. And I didn't go nuts on, I just kind of covered the breast just a little bit. Okay, now what's going to happen is you're going to put this in for about 30 minutes, you know, in time for just enough time for this breast to cook. And then comes out, we're going to add mozzarella to the top. So that's what we have to do next, and then that's it, y'all. It doesn't say bake it covered, so I'm not going to. So I'll be back here half hour to show you what it looks like when it comes out before I add the cheese. Okay, everybody, so this is out of the oven. We're going to put the mozzarella on top. I've already done that. And you're going to put it back in the oven under the broiler on low until this cheese melts, and then it's ready. Okay, so this is fresh out of the oven. Now would be the times that you would take your toothpicks out. And you find a fork or something just to kind of hold it back and then lightly take it out. Just like that. You may have to wiggle it and pull it. You need to try to remember how many you have in there, just in case. But it's real easy and simple. It's not that hard, a little tedious, but I have full confidence that you would be able to do this at home without any help. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next video.